In the proposed land use case by AZ Hard Rock in Will County, county board members have been asked to evaluate the potential for a new quarry within Will County, next to an existing limestone quarry, also owned by AZ Hard Rock. The site is within close proximity to hundreds of homes, schools, and parks. A bustling corner of the Bolingbrook and Plainfield communities. Families drive along Essington Road on the way to downtown Plainfield. Parents wait in the school parking lot to pick up their kids after school. Children walk independently to and from school to their nearby homes. "I hope one of these kids doesn't get hit in the head by Flyrock," said one Liberty Elementary School parent. "They play in the park next to the school almost every day for recess and during lunch," she said. Now let's take a closer look at the real dangers of Flyrock that a quarry going into this location actually poses. What kind of health risk are we really looking at? Here are some selected clips from videos about Flyrock. The first one shows real footage blended with animation of a typical surface blast at a quarry site gone wrong. The group was now gathered about 275 meters or 900 feet from the blast area. The shot firer, quarry manager, and a worker were about 320 meters or 1,050 feet from the blast area. 2:30 p.m., the main blast occurred. 3 light vehicles and 2 excavators were struck by Flyrock. A large piece of rock struck the shot firer's utility, knocked the vehicle's raised hood off its mounts, and smashed the windshield. Flyrock flew up to 250 meters, 820 feet. 14 pieces of parked equipment and several vehicles were damaged. The force of the blast was so powerful that this 308-pound rock flew 820 feet all the way to the entrance of the construction site. One worker was struck by a small piece of fly rock, and another worker suffered abrasions as he ducked for cover. In Johnson County, Illinois, a fly rock from a quarry blast traveled 1,050 feet, where it killed a man sitting in his pickup truck. Now let's plot this on the map. A fly rock going 1,050 feet from a random spot in the proposed quarry site could land within any number of the surrounding neighborhoods, or even in the neighboring elementary school. Just imagine a child dying after they are crushed during recess on a sunny day outside while playing tag. These well-established striking distances are well within distance of Liberty Elementary School, Americana Estates, and the Lakelands communities, amongst others. In Livingston County, Illinois, a man was mowing his lawn when he was killed by fly rock that had flown over a 70-foot retaining wall and then traveled 930 feet. If we plot this same distance, that fly rock could still easily strike a home or person all around the site. As you can see, frequent events and activities at nearby schools put children and staff well within range of potential raining fly rock debris. In Campbell County, Tennessee, a chunk of fly rock traveled 225 feet, where it sadly struck and killed a 16-year-old boy as he traveled in a car with one of his parents. That's a shorter distance, but given how close some homes within the Lakelands are to the proposed quarry, it means that fly rock could easily land on their home. If we take all these trajectories and just turn them towards the surrounding communities, well, that's something no one wants to think about, but we have to because fly rock does happen, especially when a quarry is new and blasting on the surface. And AZ Hard Rock, the landowner, and his attorneys are going to tell everyone that they have a perfect safety record. But the facts are that a fly rock accident is out of the control of any quarry. That's why it's called an accident. Any perfect safety record ends the day the first fly rock accident happens. You've now seen the dangers. You've seen the science. You've seen the real, documented tragedies caused by fly rock. Deaths, injuries, homes destroyed. And now you see just how close this mine will be to our children, our homes, and our community. So I ask you this. When the next fly rock incident happens, because we've seen time and time again that it's not a question of if, but when, will you be able to look our children, our families, our neighbors in the eye and say you did everything in your power to stop it? Or will you have to live knowing that your vote put them in harm's way? The choice is in your hands. The risk is undeniable.